nice day, a little hazy, but that's fine because it's actually warmer. I think it's going to be, I don't know, maybe 80 today. 2-3 days ago it was 40s at this time of day. But behind me is the National Gallery of Art, and I want to give you a little tour. I'm down in the mall. You know, that's where the fireworks and all the parades and demonstrations. So the mall, and on one end of the mall, over there, can you see the Washington Monument? Let me get out of here. Oh no, that's behind me is the U.S. Capitol. See, that's the Capitol on one end of the mall. Then if you go to the other end of the mall, can you see the Washington Monument down there? And see, that's where there's always joggers and people walking around the mall. And over here, you can't see through the trees a little bit, is a sandstone museum, and that's the Native American, the Indian Museum, and that's pretty cool. And then over here is, that's behind me. Oh, I gotta flip it around. I gave you bad info here. Let's see, how was that? Okay. Yeah, okay, that was behind me a little bit ago, and that's the National Gallery of Art, which is a cool place. Washington, that's the Capitol. Then over here on the right, you can't see on the other side of the trees, there's so many leaves. That's the American Indian Museum, or whatever they call that. That's fairly new, probably the newest one besides the African American Museum. That's the Air and Space Museum over there. It looks like they're doing a lot of work over there. So for the Air and Space, and that's still Air and Space. Then you have the castle down there, sort of like meeting, and then the Washington Monument on the other side, and a lot of other museums that have the lions and tigers and bears and history and everything. But what I want to talk about today is getting help to fill out an application. I think one of the biggest questions I get on Let's Go Help is, where do I get help to filling out an application? Well, first of all, I don't think ever you have to pay for to get help to figure an application. And that's only if you're a large nonprofit organization. Then that's definitely, because they get pretty complicated. But for most of the other programs, your business, and there's all exceptions, but first, the best place is the people giving out the money. They all are set up to help you fill out the application. Like today, there's a new application available, and that's for the restaurant. So if you go to SBA.gov and then restaurant program, no, it's restaurants.sba.gov, restaurants.sba.gov, and they have help right there, and to fill out that application. Now that's a little more complicated than like the PPP and all. That's really easy. And there are people, if you look at the video I just did about the PPP, because they're running out of money soon, and if you're at all thinking about applying for that, just apply. And I show you there where to get free help filling out the application. You don't have to hire an expert or anything. And the best is from the people that give you the money, because they know exactly what the heck you need. So, there's no guessing about somebody else, get the right information or not. And they're usually all set up to do this. The same way with the restaurants. I mean, here you can see sample applications and everything right here they're talking about on their website. So if you have a food-related business or anything like that, if you're worried about the application, you could see what a winning application looks like, and that's always available. And the other one I just talked about earlier was for the healthcare. So that's healthcare.gov, the Obamacare. So to get help with that, they hire people to help you for free. And they're called assisters, like nuns. Sister. I was taught by the nuns for a while. So a sister tried to get the teacher's attention. They were all nuns, so we call them a sister. So get help. If you go to, the healthcare.gov and you look for get help, and you want to do the sisters, because they have two kinds of help. One are people who are selling insurance or making money from you. The other are assisters that are hiring, that get grants from the government to help you for free. And they're the ones you want. So, you know, how would you know that going to that? You don't. That's why, but you're always looking for free help, because anyone making money off you has to be biased. And so that's why you don't want people that are in it to sell you something or to upsell you or whatever it is. You can get better help than that by people who really just get grants to help you. The same with any business. Your America's SBDC.org. These people, thousands and thousands of them all over the country, that get grants to help you fill out any business application. And they're free, you know. And sure, for now, because of the PPP, they're probably you know, crowded and overworked, but this, everybody is. The people are going to charge them. And by the way, the people that fill out your applications for the PPP that you apply to get money from the government to fill out your application. So they're already getting it. So don't be afraid about calling their, you know, customer service, or they're getting paid to do this. Not by you, but from the government. Well, it comes from you and me, no matter what. So that's it. So what you want to do is you go to the office that's giving out the money, and first of all, you ask them for free help. If you don't think it's good enough or whatever, and you want to spend somebody, well, I won't begrudge anybody who wants to spend money. It's up to you. That's your money. But there's plenty of help, and the people who are giving out the money know the inside track. You know, they know it better. You could also get copies of people who got the money last year and things like that. See, people don't know that because they don't advertise. But actually they are here on for the restaurant one. They say, hey, here's a copy of a sample application, how to fill it out. You know, what could be better than that? Hiring a consultant at $200 an hour? No. Why hire somebody when you could get it free?